Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you were with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Good.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. Room to run right away. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Ready, break. Gravity Lions.
In motion, Okonkwo. Daniels starts with a pass. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now it's the Arizona product, that is Corey Krosky-Merritt. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He's got his tight end. That's a Okonkwo. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 29. That's good for a Washington first down.
Daniels with a give to Krosky-Merritt. Space to run inside the 20. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. A gain there of 20. First down, Washington.
I've always gone by the philosophy, Mike, that the pass sets up the run. And in these last two plays, that's exactly what happened. You hit them with the big pass, they adjust. You soften them up a little bit, you take advantage for the big gain on the ground.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On first down, it is back to Krosky-Merritt. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Here we go. Hiking, 18, go.
Throwing is Daniels. That is caught. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. 17 yards on the game, and now they've got first and goal. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
Leads to second and goal.
Another shot from the one on second and goal. Krosky Merritt is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season.
Kick is good. That ties the game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Brown now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's E.J. Brown. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll try to run here with Barkley. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley.
Certainly not the biggest gain by any means, but he does a really nice job getting past the sticks, keeping his feet in bounds, and ultimately picks up the first down.
Set to go now on first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Open man downfield is Smith. And he will get into the end zone. Devontae Smith, touchdown Eagles. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready, set. Get it. Ready.
A run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merritt. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Ready up.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 3.
Here we go. Set.
On the ground, the goal with Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Commanders first down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Commanders first
Here we
down.
go. Here we go. Let's go.
They'll go with Bill. That's Krosky Merritt. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
A gain of 12.
18, 5 years.
Washington first down.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. In motion, Okonkwo. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Nolan Smith in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Third and 9.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that, come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner at a after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon, and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
Here's Williams on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready,
Play action. Here's Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That is caught. And he will take this one in. 79 yards. Touchdown, Washington.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, Barkley to start the drive. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 41 yards.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They run out of the gun with Barkley. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On 2nd down, Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Hurts. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to be 4th down. Here's Hurts. That's taken in. And he's into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
They'll start the drive with Krosky Merritt. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that road.
Throwing on second down. Daniel. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Up the middle, Krosky Merritt. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
Cut 19.
On second down, it's Daniel. Swing this one out to White. And they'll get about 8 out of that one. But still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Takes it 3rd and 4.
Hawk 70. 19 Tiger. 79 Bronco. 60 Maverick.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Washington. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
This one is going to sail through the end zone. 4 touchdowns. Hurts working in the pistol. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's over the middle, complete to Brown.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Trimmer.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Dallas Goddard. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles will open up a 6-point lead. Halftime coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. Here's Williams on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Man, I can't stop this nigga, man.
60. Cowboy 80.
Daniels now on first down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one.
It's now second down.
It's second down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Smile London.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
On the ready. Let's go now.
In motion, Okonkwo. On first and 10, here's Daniel. Right side, catch made by McLaurin. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
On the handoff, it's Krosky Merritt. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Defensive coaches preach every day like swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big one there on third down. Good for 26 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Shotgun snap and a give to White. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Andrew Kuba from his safety spot to make the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here we go. Back. Bronco, let's go.
A run out of the gun. Krosky Merritt finding space at the 15. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's first and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
They've got it at the 8. First down and goal.
Come on, come on. Pass the 60. Pass Cougar 19.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. He's going to tuck it and go.
First and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. Second and goal.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Krosky Merritt. Good blocking, and he's in. Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, touchdown Commanders. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Now Carlson to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Commanders will cut it to a 2-point lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Brown now to return it. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles first down. He'll get this up past the 40-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Tackle made by Dorrance Armstrong. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9.
Hey, easy, 63, back. Great. No.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for an Eagles first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
No, touch that. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. No, touch.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Great. Set. 73. Anyway, like a Hornet. No, touch.
Here's Hurts. He's got this one complete to Goddard. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with that.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 17-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Great. Set. Anyway, no, touch.
Now Hurts. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. A pass complete there to Smith. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Here's Barkley. A short kick. Down to the 7.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for second and goal.
Trimmer.
On play action, here's Hurts. Exiting the pocket right. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
Big play coming up. Third and goal.
Set. No touch.
That one taken in. Middle of the end zone. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. On is Elliott to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, it's Williams. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
Here we go. Knock it. Bronco 80.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. I'll pick up the 44 yards.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Dragon 60.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the Eagles' 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's second down and 6.
Here we go. Jack.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. His receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. The ball deflected at least a couple of times. It'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Daniel. Well, cover on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback. Because this defense, they're on to you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On the ground, this is Barkley. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5. Once again, it's Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And the Commanders are going to take over just shy of midfield. On first down, Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. All 3 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning remains as we get set for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Daniels going to throw again. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
And a much better result here. Give me 7, and it sets up 3rd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll drop to throw. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. A gain of 16, good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
Second and 11. Victory formation.